Welcome to all. In this video we'll discuss module 3. Topic is integral calculus. So in this topic we'll discuss a subtopic of evaluating double integral by changing order of integration, a Cartesian form and polar form. So first problem, evaluate 0 to a to y, x divided by x square plus y square into dx dy by changing the order of integration. So there are two topic is there. One is by Cartesian form, another one is polar form. If it is dx dy, to changing the order of integration means we have to change dy into dx. So what is why we can interchange? What is the application means? So some type of integration we can't find the solution of in this method. That normal way we can't find the solution. So that type of problem easily we have to find the solution by using the changing order. So changing order, it is a Cartesian form and polar form. If it is polar form is definitely they will mention by changing the order of integration by polar form. If not mentioned means it is Cartesian form only. There is nothing. Dx dy we have to change dy dx as well as interval also. So solution, so given the region, this is the x limit. So what is x-axis? X-axis equal to y to x equal to a. So x-axis x equal to y and x equal to a. And next one, y-axis is in between y equal to 0 to y equal to a. So y equal to 0 to y equal to a. The function is same, so same function we have to interchange dy dx. So in changing order of, x varies from 0 to a and y varies from 0 to x. So given the problem is in the format of dx dy, I interchange it is dy dx in the function. Okay, so definitely this is the y limit and this is the x limit. So function is x divided by x square plus y square. That's why I'm writing x into 1 divided by x square plus y square. Why? So 1 divided by x square plus y square into dy, integral of 1 divided by x square plus y square into dy is nothing, tan inverse of y by x. Okay, so integral of 1 divided by x square plus y square into dy equal to tan inverse of y by x. Okay, so 1 by x into tan inverse of 1 by x into tan inverse of y by x, interval y equal to 0 to x. So just substitute y equal to x upper limit and y equal to 0 by the lower limit. So we'll get x equal to 0 to a, tan inverse of 1 minus tan inverse of 0 into dx. What is tan inverse of 1 value? That is pi by a and this is 0. So pi by a is a constant taking outside. And next integral of dx. So integral of dx equal to x interval 0 to a. Substitute upper limit minus lower limit, will get pi by 4 into a. So pi by a divided by 4. So I equal to pi by a divided by 4. So this is the area. So if you normally do normally we can't find the value. So that type of problem easily we have to find to changing the order of integration. This is the Cartesian form. So next we will discuss the polar form. So evaluating by changing into polar form. So the problem 0 to infinity e power minus x square plus y square into dx dy by changing to the polar coordinate. If it is polar coordinate means definitely they will mention by changing the polar coordinate. If it is Cartesian form means they will not mention. You have to understand. So Cartesian to polar. So dx dy, this is the Cartesian double integral of dx dy. This Cartesian form we can convert to polar form means, so dx dy is it will convert to r into dr d theta. Clear? So this is the x limit and this is the y limit. From using this limit we have to find r, radius and angle theta. Yeah, r into dr d theta. So changing the order into the polar form, Cartesian to polar form. Okay, so in polar we have to take x equal to r cos theta and y equal to r sin theta. Substitute here x square plus y square, so x square plus y square equal to r square, because this is r square cos square theta plus r square sin square theta. R square taking outside, we will get sin square theta plus cos square theta equal to 1, so r square. And what is dx dy? It is r into dr d theta. Okay, Cartesian to polar form means r into dr d theta. So x varies from 0 to theta, so x varies from 0 to infinity, and see the interval, y also varies from 0 to infinity, so y is also 0 to infinity. So what is a radius? Definitely a radius is infinity, so r equal to infinity. Where to infinity? 0 to infinity, and we have to find only this area. Clear? This area means, so totally the circle is 360 degree, so there are 4 quadrant, 1 2 3 4, so total is 360 degree, so only one quadrant means it is a 90 degree, so 4 into 90 degree, then it is a 90 degree. 90 degree means it is a pi by 2. So what is theta? Theta equal to 0 to pi by 2. In case if it is minus infinity to plus infinity means we'll get 180 degree. Okay, but here we have to find only this area. So clearly r varies from 0 to infinity and theta varies from 0 to 90 degree, that is pi by 2. Now interchange I equal to dr d theta. So given the function is double integral of dx dy, I interchanged, it is r into dr d theta. Clearly this is the r limit and this is the theta limit. So next we can integrate with respect to r. So this is okay, r square by 2, but e power minus r square we can't integrate ordinary method. That's why I am taking r square equal to t. So r square equal to t, then differentiate 2r into dr equal to dt. Clear? Then r into dr equal to dt by 2. T also varies from 0 to infinity. R varies from 0 to infinity, t also varies from 0 to infinity. Now substitute r cancel, will get e power minus t, not a square, it is e power r square is equal to t, so this is not a t square, it is only e power minus t dt by 2 into theta. So taking 2 outside, will get e power minus t, so e power minus t into dt, integrate with respect to t, will get minus of e power minus t, t equal to 0 to infinity. So substitute upper limit minus lower limit, so e power minus infinity equal to 0, e power infinity equal to infinity, then e power 0 equal to 1. Clear? This is the important one. So substitute the upper limit, e power minus infinity equal to 0, minus substitute the lower limit, e power 0 equal to minus 1. So that is minus into minus plus, we'll get 1 by 2 into theta 0 to pi by 2 into d theta. Here d theta is there, so integrate with respect to theta, will get 0 to pi by 2 theta, limit 0 to pi by 2. So substitute upper limit 1 by 2 into substitute upper limit, will get pi by 2 upper limit minus lower limit is 0. So clearly we'll get I equal to pi by 4. This is the answer for the polar form. So I hope you all understand this topic, and this topic will discuss two. One is Cartesian form. If given the form is dx dy, the changing order is nothing, double integral of dy dx. Not only the variable, you have to interchange the integral also. This is the Cartesian form. In case polar form means, if given the function is either dx dy or it is dy dx, no problem. If it is Cartesian form means we can interchange in the polar form double integral of r into dr d theta. Okay, r into dr d theta, and we have to take x equal to r cos theta and y equal to r sin theta. This is the basic concept. Okay, so if given interval is x-axis, x and y is a real, and we have to convert to polar form. So this is the r limit and this is the theta limit. R is nothing, it is a radius, and theta is nothing, it is an angle. Okay, so this is to convert to Cartesian to polar form, and this is to convert to Cartesian to